Hi guys, so if you're interested in this makeup look, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that I just filmed it. So stay tuned to my channel because it should be coming either before or after this video. But besides that, I'm going to go ahead and get into the topic of this video because I really get the feeling that this is going to be long already. So based on the title, I'm sure you guys have a general idea about what this video is about. It's basically going to be a review and a recap of my first semester of college. I'm always looking for new things and new ways to add content to my channel, and I'm trying my best to be kind of innovative in my content. So I thought this series would be pretty cool because I started YouTube actually right before my first semester. So with that in mind, I thought it would be pretty cool to kind of do these little recaps and reviews at the end of every semester. I would love the opportunity to kind of go back on these later and look at them and see how my mindset has changed, or see what things I was struggling with back then that I've overcome. I just feel like it'll be really cool to watch after I have finally finished college. So if you guys are new to my channel and this is your first time watching my videos, I'm 19 years old and I am a freshman in college. I did not go away to college for school. Wow. I did not go away for school. I stayed home. So I stay with my parents and I go to our local university. It's about 30 minutes away from my house. I graduated in May. However, I did not start school in the fall. I actually didn't start school until the spring semester because of some other complications that you would have to go to my previous videos to figure out why. I do feel like the only appropriate way to start this series would be to give you guys a little bit of background information about me. I graduated high school in 2015, and prior to graduation, I actually attended my local technical college. So I was a dual enrollment student at the time, and basically what that means is that I took college classes like at the local university or technical school, and then I also took classes at my home base school. So I took I think about 3 classes at the technical college when I was in the 11th grade, and those were major classes, like kind of prerequisite classes, so that it definitely came in handy because I remember I took an English class, took 1101, 1102, and then I also took a psychology class. And that really came in handy because those are now classes that I'm not required to take now that I'm officially a college student. So the transition to college for me was a little bit easier because I attended college in the 11th grade. But at the same time, I was going to a technical school at the time, and now I'm going to a university. So as you can imagine, the course load is a little bit more, it's a little bit bigger basically, because the technical school is somewhat of a junior college while a university is more like, this is college. So I decided to major in biology because I wanted to be a pharmacist at the time, and the course load that you need to be a pharmacist as a pre-pharmacy student, you basically either needed to take predominantly chemistry classes or predominantly biology classes. So I was like, no, I don't really mess with chemistry like that. And then after working in my biology class for a while, I came to the conclusion that no, I don't really mess with biology like that either. So at the time, I was extremely disappointed in myself when I finally came to the conclusion that it would probably be in my best interest to go ahead and drop this biology class. I wasn't exactly failing, but I didn't want it to wait until it got to the point that I was failing, because by then it would be too late. So around probably about a week before midterms, I had to go ahead and make the grown woman decision that it was time for me to drop that class, because I knew that at the rate I was going, I was probably going to pull out about a 76 or a 77 in that class. And I know a 76 or a 77 isn't really bad, but at the same time, this is my first semester in college. I don't really want to start off so low and drop my GPA and then have to worry about pulling it back up. I'm actually glad now that I did decide to drop that class, because I had intentions of changing my major anyway, because I was kind of like, well, if you don't like biology or you don't like chemistry, how do you expect to be a pharmacist? And it was a tough decision, but I did decide to change my major. And once I changed my major, I actually did not even need that biology class anymore. That was actually a prerequisite class for biology majors only. So I was super happy about that. That just means basically I don't need to take that class over. It won't really affect me that much. I have other classes that I need to take that are in the science field, but I have the option of taking like entry level classes and things like that, because that class was not entry level at all. That was, I think, Bio 1107. So, but like I said, I did end up changing my major. So my major now is Health Information Administration, and I'm so much happier as I look at the course load that is required for that. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be responsible for like patient care files and things like that. Like I'll be responsible for storing them, you know, the security aspect of things, and I'll also be in charge of retrieving them. However, speaking long term, I won't actually start doing that field of work until after I decide to get out of the military. I am doing the ROTC program at my school, and basically some of the benefits of doing ROTC for me are that they can pay for my tuition, and since I have intentions of going into the military anyway, when I do go into the military, I will go in as a second lieutenant. So I basically will graduate college, and then if all goes well, I will be going into the military as a second lieutenant. So I will have a required 6 years of service that I must give the military, you know, as a kind of like to repay for my school and things like that. And then after that, after 6 years, if I decide that, hey, this isn't what I want to do, then I have the option of getting out, you know, going out and finding another career. It was really important for me to have like a backup plan, and then a backup plan for my backup plan, because anything could happen. So if something were to happen to me and I decided, hey, I don't want to be in the military after those 6 years, I like the fact that I'll have the opportunity to go out and find me another job. I'll have, you know, a whole degree under my belt, so I can look at that and say, hey, this is what I know how to do, or this is what I went to school to do, and it'll be easier for me to find a job, if that makes any sense. And not just a job, I guess, a career. Because in the grand scheme of things, I have goals that I want for myself, and there's no way that I'm gonna get them making like $10 an hour for the rest of my life. So besides that one biology class that I dropped, I did decide to take 4 other classes. I was taking a college algebra class, I was taking wellness, what am I forgetting? I was taking communication and American government. That's what it was. I feel like I said something. As far as those other classes go, I am really proud of myself. I finally ended the semester, and I feel like I ended it really strong. I've been really proud of myself because, y'all, I suck at math. Like, I suck so bad at math. And I actually am really proud of myself because I kind of watched my grade increase slowly over the semester. Like this particular class, we have homework assignments, we have maybe like 4 in-class quizzes, but they're always like 2-question quizzes, and then we have 4 tests, and the 4th test is our final. And I was just so proud of myself because at the beginning of the semester, I remember feeling like, oh no, I can't do this. This is math. I don't mess with math. Like, how am I going to make it out this class? And my first test, I scored a 72. And then my second test, I scored a 76. And then the third one, I scored an 87. And then the fourth one, I'm sorry, I guess it's 5 tests. The fourth one, I scored a 97. And then we had our test makeup, so you could pick one test and redo it. And I scored a, I retook my lowest test grade. So I retook the test that I got a 72 on, and I got a 84 on that one. So I'm really proud of myself. I just took my final yesterday, and she actually posted our grades today, and I actually got an 82 on my final. So I am so happy right now. This was like the opportunity to really prove myself to me. Like, it showed me that, Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's hard work, but then I can do it. And I'm just really proud of myself because after the year that I've had, this is exactly what I needed. A class like this to show me that I could pretty much overcome anything is exactly what I needed. So I've already made my schedule for the next semester, and I definitely took my schedule for this semester into account while I was making it because I did enjoy my schedule. Like this semester, I had one evening class on Mondays and the rest of my day was free. And then Tuesday I had early morning classes until 12:45, and then the rest of the day was free. And then Wednesday was the same as Monday, and then Thursday was the same as Tuesday. And then Fridays were open. So I kind of tried to integrate that same system into my next semester, even though I will be taking the ROTC class and I will have PT in the morning. I'm actually a little bit excited about PT. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like it's going to really force me to exercise and stay in shape and stay on top of my weight, because my weight is something that is kind of like up and down a lot. It actually, I actually have lost weight since I initially began trying to go into the military the first time. I was always above my weight for my height category. Originally, I started out weighing 185 pounds. And I'm 5'7", so my max weight for the military was 160 pounds, and I managed to get all the way down to my weight class when I was getting ready to go to basic training. But I feel like going to PT in the mornings will really help me stay on top of it. So this semester was definitely challenging. There were times when I really didn't feel like I was going to make it through, but I finally made it to the end. I'm not going to school this summer, so this is kind of like my little vacation. You know, I'm trying to find me a job right now, so I want a little summer job, but besides that, I'm pretty much going to have a chance to like mentally rest. But before I end this video, I want to go ahead and tell you guys about this cool website named Kiss.Makeup. I'm sure a lot of people have already heard of this website, and this is not a sponsored video. However, I wanted to talk about this website because I feel like it can really help a lot of my viewers. So basically, Kiss.Makeup is a website where you can rent or buy your textbooks. For me, this really came in handy because textbooks for college can get really expensive. Like, I see books on there that are like $300 and $400, and I'm not about that life. So basically, it's a similar concept to checking out a book, except they mail the books to you, and then you have them for a certain amount of time, and then you mail them back. So it comes in this huge orange box like this, and it basically has all your books on the inside of it. And it comes with, of course, your order receipt and things like that I probably don't even have anymore because I got these in January. But it basically comes with all of your books, and you use them up until it's time for you to send them back. And it's way cheaper than just buying the books. So like I said, I was taking 5 classes at the start of the semester. I needed a book for 4 out of those 5 classes. So I rented a total of 4 textbooks, and my grand total on Kiss.Makeup was $100. That's not even the price of one of the books. So I'm super excited about this website. If you guys are in college and you are starting school in the summer or starting school in the fall and you are low on funds, or you just want to save some money because college is freaking expensive, I definitely want you guys to check out Kiss.Makeup because it'll save you some money, and we all know as a college student we need all the extra money. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you are just as excited to watch my journey to graduation. I'm saying it like it's gonna happen tomorrow or something. I got years to invest here, but I hope you guys are excited to watch this series with me and experience everything that I'm experiencing. I am interested in vlogging, so I'm going to kind of look into that a little bit more now that I have more time on my hands, and we'll see what we can come up with. If you guys are interested in watching my journey, you should subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for this makeup look coming very soon. Bye guys!